What's up, guys? We have a great video for you today. We went out and we had a proper roast of me and all of the vlog squad, and none of it could have been possible without our sponsor today, Simply Safe. Simply Safe is an incredibly reliable home security system that will keep your home safe. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, looks like someone's trying to break in right now. Come on. Gotcha! Oh, how'd you get me? Hey, what's up with the beret? Shouldn't you have a ski mask on? Oh, a burglar can't be fashionable? Well, I'm not the one out here robbing houses. Hey, anyway, how'd you get me? Oh, easy. I saw you on my Simply Safe home security system. What? Simply Safe? What the heck is Simply Safe? Simply Safe is a reliable home security system that keeps your house completely safe. You just go online or order it over the phone, and it's delivered right to your home, and you can set it up in under an hour. An hour? Yeah, an hour. And they've got sensors to cover every room, door, window, plus water sensors, temperature sensors, and HD cameras. Oh! That's how you got me. Yeah, bud, I caught you in HD. Damn, impressive. But I bet it costs a fortune, though. Not at all. You get round-the-clock protection for just 50 cents a day with no contracts. Plus, they won US News and World Report's Best Overall Security System of 2020. Wow, it's no wonder you caught me. But what drew you to Simply Safe? Well, you know, as a new homeowner, it was just really important to me that I had a security system that I felt good about, and Simply Safe was that security system for me. Well, I gotta say, you got a beautiful home here, and I'm really happy you're keeping it safe. Thank you, that means a lot. Sounds like sirens. Oh yeah, that's probably the police. The monitoring center, it alerts somebody right away if somebody tries to break in, so. Well, I better jump. Hey, thanks again, man. And don't worry, I will not be coming back here. Son of a bitch! Bye-bye now. Take care.
Coming to you from the heart of Hollywood, California, this is the roast of Jason Nash. With roasters Jeff Wittek, Todd Smith, Jonah, Natalie Mariduena, Suzy Antonyan, and Vardan Antonyan. Now, please welcome your host, Matt King.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm Matt King. I'm going to be your host tonight for the roast of Jason Nash. Let's give it up for Jason Nash.
Thank you, guys.
And now, let's give it up for our roasters. Jason, thank you so much for having this event. Once again, you've gathered a bunch of kids for a video where you take all of the money. I mean, what is this, the iPhone factory? Vardan is here tonight. Otherwise known as one of the worst glowdowns in history. Joe Vulpes is here. Joe does a lot of mukbangs. He's clearly out of ideas. This guy will put anything in his mouth for clout. Just like Corinna. Natalie is known as the heartbreaker of the vlog squad. Todd is destined for heartbreak. But that's not to be confused with Jonah, who is destined for a heart attack. My good friend Zain Hijazi is here tonight. We didn't ask Zayn to roast tonight because we thought he would bomb. That's not a Middle Eastern joke. It's just because we know that Zayn stutters when he speaks. Jeff Wittek is here tonight. He actually tried to rob Vardan's voice when he found out that it had all that crack. Jason started vlogging with the Sway Boys recently because we all got too old for him. Jason.
Sway for life.
Jason, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. What are you doing here, man? What are you doing here?
Bryce is sexy, man.
Jason's vlogs are so long that when David asked him to make them shorter, Jason just started filming with Ilya. Jason, I was gonna make a joke about your weight, but I felt that was just a low-hanging fruit. See, Jonah, a fruit is something that when you eat, it's nutritious. It makes your body healthier. Jason actually met my parents in Texas when they accidentally walked into an open mic night. And that's not to be confused with Mike Sheffer doing a pole dance in the Saddle Range parking lot. We asked Jason's ex-wife if there was anything off limits. She said no suicide jokes. The idea of their kids growing up and never having to see another YouTube video is just too exciting for me. We have a great show tonight for you guys. Let's give it up for Jason Nash once again. Our first roaster is Natalie's future ex-boyfriend, Todd Smith.
What's up, Vlog Squad? The streamies looks pretty lit tonight, huh? But really, we are here for the roast of Jason Nash, otherwise known as the Makeup Guys. We're busy today. Jason has found a new internet group to perv on, believe it or not. The Sway Boys. Jason's like Matthew McConaughey from Days of Confused. He keeps getting older, and they stay the same age. Speaking of people who weren't invited, Ella and Taylor are here. But that's okay. David can't go anywhere without his breast milk. David, which one does the breast milk? Jason wants to know. Ella, don't get too comfortable. I heard the Tesla is low on battery. Oh man, David hired Ella because she's a Liza lookalike. And he hired Taylor because he loves to surround himself with morons. I love you, Taylor. Ella keeps talking about how she has all these nudes. You get it. No one will you, Ella. My ex-girlfriend, Corinna Kopp, is here tonight. Please, hold on. This just in. There are no more virgin video gamers. We got some more.
Yeah, he's really going in.
No, I'm not.
Even
I'm not.
I'm looking at Jeff, and Jeff's like, holy shit.
Jack is here with her new boyfriend, Scott. She'll be dating him until she passes him in followers. My former best friend, everyone knows him, Scotty Sire. He's had a few rough months, huh? Lost 175 grand, broke up with his girlfriend. But hey, you gotta give it to him. At least Jack and Scott pushed Joe and Annalise out of the most boring couple award. Joe Volpes is here. Joe, just so you know, getting a haircut is not a personality. Joe recently decided to start a second channel so people could not watch his videos twice. Jay Boyce is here. You may not remember him. He's the guy we all muted on Instagram a year ago. And lives in Scott's shadow. But don't worry. I checked before the show. He's still posting ab selfies. David Dobrik is here. David's actually a huge gift giver. He gave Heath a Lamborghini and Zayn alcoholism. No, but seriously, David, he's a gamer now, he streams. And that's in favor for me, because he can't hear me Natalie in the other room. David, you're on your way to rock bottom. When you get there, ask Scott how he's doing. Maybe he can give you a ride back up. Or if you're lucky, Suzy can give you a lift. All right, next, I'd like to say something about Natalie. I'm just kidding. I'm not a fucking idiot. I mean, I could say something about Natalie being a catty bitch behind closed doors, you know, everyone secretly hates, but I want to get laid tonight. Feeling frisky. All right, now, the real reason why we are forced into this room tonight. Jason Nash. I used to be Jason's roommate, and I'll tell you, the only girl he brought home was a bag of Wendy's. The only time Jason sees his kids are when he's shooting a TikTok for clout. That way, he only has to spend 15 seconds with them at a time. Thank you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you after for drinks.
Our next roaster decided it was a smart idea to launch her YouTube channel on September 11th. And she'll probably harass us for compliments after the show. Let's give it up for Suzy Antonyan.
You guys don't have a mic for fucking short people?
Nope.
Make sure to get this.
We definitely should.
Okay, now it's too long. This is so weird. Matt, thank you for introducing me. You know, everyone's career went to shit after David stopped vlogging. Except for Matt King, because he never had a career to begin with. Jeff Wittek is here, unfortunately. Jeff works out way more than his career ever did. I know, everybody likes to joke about how Jeff got Botox. But none of you would be joking if your cheeks were used as handlebars in prison. They say Ilya is the biggest simp in the group. But have you seen Jonah around the box of Twinkies? All right, I do want to say I'm proud of my brother Jonah. You know, he just moved into his new apartment. It's good to see him succeed. His next big purchase is saving up for a neck. Jason always jokes about killing himself, but he won't because he knows it'll make his kids sad. Scott, what's your excuse? It's good to see you sitting, Jason.
Thanks, Suzy. It's good to be here.
You know, he threw out his hip recently. It's really exhausting riding everyone's coattails. Jason had a Comedy Central YouTube show called Second Chances. How many chances is the world gonna give him? Look at him, he's 95. In all honesty, we love you, Jason. Blah, blah, blah. I was supposed to say something sincere and personal. I am proud of you, though. You've come so far. For years, you struggled to earn a living as a comedian, but now your bank account is the only attractive thing about you. Thank you.
Our next roaster has stolen drugs, money, and Eric Andre's entire show. Let's give it up for Jeff Wittek.
I also stole between two ferns too. I got a slightly fatter, less funny version of Zach Galifianakis. That was a good one, Matt. I didn't see that one coming. Suzy, you whore. Where are my jokes? It's a magical night tonight. Hopefully Joe Vulpes and David use this opportunity to come out of the closet. We all know you guys are gay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no way Madison beer is not your type, David. Jason, it's incredible you got us all in this room tonight, under the same roof. The only other night you'll probably be able to do this is at your funeral. So in a couple weeks. Matt King is here tonight, unfortunately. Right there next to Jeff Epstein. What's up, Mike Sheffer? I don't give a f*** how many times that joke gets me canceled. I'm gonna keep on making it. You resemble him. You look just like him. I heard Matt and Mike are gonna open a Chuck E. Cheese together. Because Matt's a rat and Mike likes to be around kids. Speaking of perverts, tonight's about Jason. Just kidding, you old f***. I'll get to you in a second. First, I want to talk about my boy Todd. All you kids at home watching this probably idolize David for whatever reasons. But Todd's the one that nailed every girl in this room. What are you laughing at, Heath? I didn't tell you yet? I mean, yeah, Todd's an idiot. But at least he's nice to look at. Could be a lot worse. You could be an idiot and an ugly piece of shit. Right, Jonah? I'll say this, if any of you young, talented kids out there are hoping to make it in this town, just give up, because if Jonah made it, it doesn't make any sense. Jonah's making more money than his parents will in 10 lifetimes. But he still dresses like a 10-year-old kid that got lost in Disneyland. And Jason looks like a parent that lost a 10-year-old kid at Disneyland. Jason is so old, when we mention TikTok, he thinks we're talking about his pacemaker. I'm kidding, Jason actually works very hard on his videos. That's what makes it so much more embarrassing. They're so long and hard to watch. I don't really have anything to say about you, Jason. You already do such a good job in embarrassing yourself. Since these things usually end with a sincere, nice ending, I'll say that Jason gave me my first shot at doing stand-up after watching him fail over and over again and still being able to make a life out of it. I guess this means as long as you have a bunch of good-looking, talented, rich friends, you'll be all right.
Our next roaster is Natalie, who loves to eat, especially sloppy seconds.
As some of you might know, the secret is out. Todd and I are dating now. Yeah. Which is honestly one of the toughest sentences I've ever had to say in my entire life. Sorry. So we all know Todd has dated some of the hottest women around town, and he's really f***ed his way to the top. And I plan to do exactly the same, starting at the bottom with you, Todd, and working my way up. Okay, Jonah, you're next, and Jeff, I'll see you in 8 months. Also, Todd's beautiful, intelligent, and talented ex-girlfriend is here tonight. Olivia, oh shit, wait, Olivia's not here? Well, I guess we can just make fun of Corinna! Damn, Todd, you really pick 'em well. Corinna recently told us she signed a major deal to show her tits on camera, but to our surprise, it was for Facebook and not Pornhub. No, really though. I'm super proud of you. You're killing it. It's awesome to see, and I love seeing you in all your Ferraris, your Porsches, private planes, fancy dinners, all this amazing shit. And I just really hope it was worth getting double teamed by those 2 6-year-old men that convinced you they were billionaires. Jokes aside, Corinna's a really good friend, and I love when she comes over every 6 months and pretends to want to f*** David for clout. I think I saw Mike Sheffer in the audience. Mike, we're really glad you're part of the friend group. We needed to diversify a bit on short notice, and Jews were just really easy to come by. You're that friend friend in the group that's always kind of picked last. Like sometimes for a birthday, it's like, can we invite Mike or should we just leave the seat open? I don't know. Sometimes it's honestly better to have an open seat than have Mike at the table. Jack Reed, my man. Jason and David's manager, Jack Reed, is here tonight, or as Jack refers to himself, just David's manager. David Dobrik. There's the tired tale, people continuing to ship me and David, but I was attracted to him as Jonah is to a salad.
I love salads.
That's not true. But David has really been stepping out of his comfort zone lately. He just came out with a new perfume. He has a new app, a new TV show on Discovery. All these things that nobody gives a fuck about. This quarantine has David and I spending a lot of time together. And David loves to reminisce and rewatch the old vlogs in the living room. And I always encourage him. I'm like, yes, let's turn that on. I love compiling evidence for my future lawsuit in 10 years. David thinks he's gonna be rich. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be one cashing out on this friendship, bitch. Some of you may know, Ilya's birthday was yesterday. And he had sex with a girl in David's bed. David was really upset about it though, because he wanted to be the one having sex with Ilya last night. But now on to the man of the night, Jason Nash. Jason doesn't do any drugs, but he should, because his goddamn life is so depressing. We all know his son Wyatt is hitting the crack pipe, and you already suck for views, Jay. You might as well suck to give your kid a discount on some drugs. By the way, Jason, before the show, did you ask your stylist for the first day out of rehab look? Like, Jesus Christ, Jay, you're looking like a wax figure that got rescued from a fire a little too late. Your own 75-year-old mother looks better than you. But at least you got that nice hairline. Unfortunately, our friend Zane can't say the same. Jason has a failed movie called Jason Nash is Married. Okay, we would like that one. And another one called FML, which I imagine is from his ex-wife's perspective. The sequel is called Jason Nash is Dying Alone. Jason's taste in women is impeccable. He's constantly hitting on my mom and getting rejected. But I think he should shoot for someone more his own league, like a bag of trash or maybe Jonah. But it's not your fault that you're single, Jay. Women get jealous. They just aren't down to share lips with David's ass. Thank you.
Our next guest had an audition for SNL, and by coming up here, you can tell how that panned out. Please welcome Jonah.
Okay, what the f*** are you laughing at? Shut the f*** up. Go shoot episode 3000 at Barbershop. Everyone's f***ing over it. What's up, guys? Thanks for having me. This is a really special night. I'm happy for Corinna. She got a new Ferrari. Her f***ing jaw must be exhausted. What?
Yes, same to you.
Okay. As some of you may know, I moved into the same apartment complex as Jeff. Now I sleep with one eye open, which is funny because so does Jeff. It's nice to see Cyclops Jeff Wittek. Do I look blurry to you? Look straight. 2020 has been a rough year, man. Between Jason's pegged leg and Jeff's eye patch. It's fucking Pirates of the Caribbean out here. Keith, shut the fuck up. What are you doing here? What happened to you, man? It used to be so much fun. Tell me how the fuck you have a Lamborghini and you're still the most boring person in the group. Shut the fuck up, Mike Sheffer. I hate you too. He's the biggest fucking leech I know. I hate seeing you around, by the way. It's not a joke. It's great to see one of the linebackers of the Broncos here. My brother Vardan. I mean, look at him, he's fucking huge. In the last 6 months, Vardan went from 13 to 38. Fucking older than I am. He looks like a bouncer for a club he couldn't even get into yet. David Dobrik is here tonight. He's one of the first women I met in LA. Lesbian David. It's so nice not hearing David talk. Like, I have the microphone, I can say whatever I want to him. You know, TikTok would have 3 assistants. David's known for putting disgusting animals in his vlogs. He brought one here tonight. My sister Suzy. Scott's here tonight. He's not dead, bummer. Scott lost 175 grand last year. The last time I saw someone get swindled out of that much money was when David hired Natalie. Okay, go pick up some Chipotle. Do nothing. So pathetic. It must be nice to Natalie. Everybody in the comment section loves you. It's probably because they don't know you. Natalie's a bitch to me. I'd be a bitch too if I was dating a 40-year-old Instagram model. You guys are the worst couple in the world, by the way. The worst. No one wants to see it. Ever. Can they leave, actually? Listen, shut the fuck up, Mike Sheffer. No, Jeff beat your ass. Sent them back to solitary confinement. Now they told us the truth. Are you hiding snacks in your bra right now?
You want some, Joe?
No, like, yeah. Now the man of the hour, Jason Nash. Jason actually has a book coming out. He said if Todd can do it, anyone can. I take Jason to hometown buffet with me every weekend. Not to hang out with him, because they give banger discounts to seniors. You old Jason is such a nice guy. I felt bad saying these jokes to him out loud, which is why I stole his hearing aids before the show. It's a dumb joke, whatever, right? I shouldn't have said it. I gotta give it up for Jason, man. And it's never worked out for him. He's been trying since the 1800s. It's funny, Jason and Paul Revere used to be neighbors. Believe it or not, Jason's been alive for all 54 presidents. Benjamin Franklin even funded one of his movies. Every one of Jason's videos is like his dick. It takes him forever to get it up, and nobody wants to see it. But seriously, Jason, you're a nice guy. Thank God you're friends with David. I would never talk to you if you weren't. Okay, that's it.
Our final
final roaster looks like he eats steroid-flavored Danimals. Let's give it up.
Now, for those of you who don't know me too well, I'm the kid that David turned invisible. And after hearing Todd's last song, I wish he had turned me deaf too. Speaking of torture, I heard instead of waterboarding prisoners now, they're making them listen to Natalie now. No, I'm just kidding. They're actually forcing them to read Todd's poetry. Jeff is here tonight. Yeah. I used to think Jeff was one of the coolest members of the group until he started hanging out with my brother Jonah. I gotta tell you though, puberty has been tough. As you can see, I've been going through a growth spurt recently. Ilya, a growth spurt is when your body gets bigger. Jason, thank you for letting me do this on your channel. Or, as everybody else says it, when is David gonna start vlogging again? Jason, the first time we met, I remember thinking to myself, did someone leave Keisha out in the sun for too long? Kesha. I mean Kesha. Recently, David has spent less time posting vlogs and more time hosting TV shows. It's just like Eliza's career, but without the respect. Oh! Boom, roasted. Thanks for being good sports. I love you all like brothers and sisters. Though that's not saying much because I hate the out of Suzy Antonyan. Fuck you guys.
Thank you so much to all of our roasters tonight. You guys have This guy used to date Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Let's give it up for Jason now.
Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules and doing absolutely nothing. I know this is a lazy group. I want to say hello. The stars of the Unfiltered podcast are here, or as most call it, Zane and Heath Unlistenable. You f***ing asshole. How dare you? I give you a platform. Good luck getting 73,000 views on the Paperboy this week. Roast. You piece of shit. Do you think you're David or something? Is that what you think? Jonah, I'm fucking real. Jonah gives you shit he'll give me shit for my vlogs and be like, your vlogs are fucking awful. And then I turn yours on. And they're just as bad. They're just as bad. She's like, I can't believe you used David as a thumbnail. I'm like, and then I go and it's David's in your thumbnail. I had to pay rent. I know you had to pay rent, that's fine. Guys, sorry we got a late start tonight, but I was eating out Natalie's mom in her RV. Instead of a mukbang, I did a muff dive. Look for it on Joe's channel, otherwise known as the Vlog Squad Dumping Ground. Mike Sheffer is here tonight, otherwise known as Who Gives a F***. The first 10 times Mike came over, David thought he was my rabbi. Mike is Matt King's manager. The only thing sadder than Matt King's career is managing Matt King's career. I don't want to say Mike Sheffer's creepy, but Jelaine Maxwell tried to start a podcast with him. Does anyone get that? Half the room got it. You got it. It's fine. Scott, stop taking photos of Jack in the backyard and read a newspaper. We were gonna have a DJ here tonight, but none of them would come because Corinna gave them all chlamydia. Corinna's had more DJs inside her than One Oak. Also, could say Delilah. That would work there too. Jeff Wittek is here tonight. I was the first person to let Jeff do stand-up, and I want to tell everybody I'm so sorry for that. What a mistake. As you know, Jeff was in prison, and he's not sure what's worse, solitary confinement or living with Jonah. My manager, Jack, is here. Hi, Jack. How are you? Jack, can you tell me why David just bought a $9 million house, and I'm still paying off my taxes from 2016? David's new house is beautiful, actually. Got a beautiful backyard there. Perfect for his garden gnome, Ilya. I love you, Ilya. Jonah, funny jokes tonight. Great job. You did great, Jonah. Some would describe Jonah as fat, unfunny, and pre-diabetic, and those people would be doctors. I'm glad Suzy is here in the same room tonight with Jonah. I finally have proof you're not just Jonah in a wig. You know Suzy and Jonah are related because they both got their mom's tits. David Dobrik, the famous TikToker, is here tonight. Just kidding, I love watching David's TikToks. I know 80% of the creator fund goes to Natalie's pantry. David, what's it like having an assistant who's constantly covered in crumbs? David, you haven't posted a vlog in months. Good job giving Alex Warren your career. Career away. He traded 6 billion views on YouTube to 16,000 on Discovery. Hey man, I'm like 70 and I don't even watch cable. But I digress. As I look at David, you know, I'm reminded of the person who blew up all our channels, Liza Koshy. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.